Okay, so as I said, wrist hinge is kind of one thing we're focusing on here now. Setup was good. Grip could go a little bit further. We want to see the logo of the left hand there to make sure we get a proper square or a club face. This was your swing before, so you can see when your arms are back here, there's not really much wrist hinge here. When your arm's there, we expect the club to be a little bit more up there. This one here now, as the club goes back, arm there. Now you can see, now the blur is kind of there. So the backswing was quicker to change, which is to be expected, obviously.
Okay.
So it's hinging the wrist and setting the wrist initially. Okay, now when you get to about here, now the wrist hinge and you see elbow and arm collapse. Yeah, so you're losing a bit of structure there, okay? Compared to that one, where your arm looks a little bit more stable, a bit more width from your head, and you've maintained your wrist angle there. It's coming back down the golf ball here now when you sort of lost, you sort of collapsed or lost the structure on the takeaway. As you come back down here now, you've unhinged the wrist. There's your left arm and basically there's the club. So this point here now, that angle that you sort of created on the way back, it's gone. All the speed's been taken out the window, and now as you come back in the golf ball, you just want to swing your arms and your torso and your body as fast as you can, which again sometimes comes at a sacrifice, and then as a result, like you see the arms pulling through to try to hit it as hard as you can. What we've got to try and do in terms of getting that club face to work faster is maintain this angle for a little bit longer, So you can sort of see the angle here lasting a little bit longer as we come back to the golf ball. As we get down to about here with the left arm, we've still got a little bit there, as you can see, which is good. As we come back in, it's about here in this swing that we start unhinging, and about now the club is kind of straightened up. So if we can relax, and that's probably changed half of where we want to get to, but it's still split seconds. So the grip's important, because if the grip is incorrectly positioned, the club face will aim to the right at impact, which is why a lot of people will have this kind of flick and scoop just to try and square the club face. It's almost like a necessity. So getting the club face straighter will help. At least through the ball here now, we want to get a bit more width through here. Arms are a little bit still tucked up, but that will come through practice, obviously, and hitting shots. So it's hinging the wrist to get them a little bit more, and then maintain them for a little bit longer. Keep the grip to make sure it's a bit stronger. But getting the angle in there, and that's going to be something to look at again, go into it in more detail, just to create more efficiency in your golf swing. Just the golf swing there is good in terms of the actual overall circle, and as you said, your son said, the flow of it and aesthetically looks good. It's just a little bit out of angles, out of timing, and all the pieces that come together just don't quite go in the right positions. One's happening a bit early, one's happening a bit late, so it doesn't quite maximise. Exactly. I mean, still good, obviously. I mean, both showcase the way you played this year, and your handicap coming down as much as it has. But to go forward again to the next level, you want to get better, and that's the thing.
Which is what you want to do.
Okay, so left hand grip, logo, hinge to support that sort of way, and then maintaining it a little bit longer. I just practice with that's the alignment stakes, just get as much swish as you can. Do that for sort of 5 times a day, just to get that real speed.
Yeah, thanks, Gareth.
Excellent, no, very, very good.